Hello, everyone, and welcome in to another episode of the Fumble Sports Daily Show. And yes, we have made it. We have gone through the dark times, and now we are in the light because sports is back. Hallelujah. Baseball has returned. We have a full slate of games to get into. We've got action this weekend. The time of no sports is over. Hope you guys got through yesterday okay. I know it was a struggle for us at times looking at NFL football film, looking at football film and baseball tape and everything else. That just goes to show you how desperate we were to get back with live action. But it is Friday, July 14th, and like I said, we have games to talk through. So for all of those joining us, make sure you hit the like button on the video, no matter where you're watching, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or TikTok Live. And of course, share your comments, share your questions. We are still doing our Celebrity Shot contest. The first person in the month of July to 20 total Celebrity Shot correct picks will win a free t-shirt from our website. So everybody, get those picks in. And of course, make sure you're subscribing to Fumble Sports because every single day we're talking sports, rants, obviously giving out picks, and answering your questions, whether it's for fantasy or for sports betting. We do our research right here on the screen. Our regulars know it. We do a lot of work. We put out a lot of picks. We hit at about a 66.1% rate right now through the first 9 weeks of our show. So hopefully we can give out some more cashing tickets. We've set an ambitious live goal for today's show because I have over 20 picks to give out. Really excited. Welcome back, everybody. It is Friday, but more importantly, we have made it. We have gone through the tunnel. We are back to the light on the other side. Mike, great to see you. Dante, great to see you. Top Dog, Deadpool, the regulars are swarming in. LRK425, great to see you. Everybody, welcome back. If you took a few days off, I don't blame you because the sports world was in its own hiatus. But we are back, and we have a lot to get into with today's show. So everybody, settle in because we have 2 hours of sports talk ahead. As always, before we get going, our disclaimer. Fumble Sports isn't a sports book. We're not endorsed by any sports book. Why are we here? For good sports content, to talk sports, to talk about sports betting and fantasy sports, to have a lot of fun and hopefully inform you guys with a lot of information so you can get the most out of your sports viewing experience. But if you do have a problem with sports betting, there are places you can go. Always feel like you can reach out. Always feel like if you have a question, if there's terminology you don't know, this is a place for the 99%, not just the 1%. So if you want to learn more about sports betting, fantasy sports, anything in the world of sports, you have come to the right place because Fumble Sports never takes itself too seriously, hence the name. And we're just here to talk sports and have a lot of fun with sports fans just like you. So if you want to follow us, make sure you check out all of our channels, Fumble Sports on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Sports Fumble on Twitter. Of course, subscribe to our channels, like the video, and like I said, if you ever want to contact us, go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. Great place to get content, but maybe more importantly, always a place where you can reach out to us. Would love your feedback. Would love to know what you think of the show. And if you want to get into sports content, let us know. There's a place for you here at Fumble Sports. That said, we will go through our results from yesterday first. We will go, or from the other day, from July 9th. Boy, it has been a long time, everybody. It has felt like years since we had baseball to talk about, real baseball, not home run derbies or all-star games, but real baseball. And with that said, we do look at how we did in the last show that we had. We already went through our results for the Celebrity Shot, so we cleared those out. But in case anybody was curious what the records were for our Celebrity Shot contest, here you can see up on the board, LRK425 is our current leader with 11 correct picks over the month of July. Macy Toru and Jorge are in second with 10 correct picks. And then Caesar, Chris Roberts, Dante, and Tito's Full Send are all in third. But we are far from having this contest over. So get those Celebrity Shot picks in, everybody. Because once again, there is not just bragging rights, but a free t-shirt on the line. Won't want to miss out on that. Well, now that we've covered everything to start the show, let's dive into it. We already have some celebrity shots up on the board, or at least in the comment section. So let me put a few of those up here. We'll get Mike going. Actually, let's go with LRK425 first, since he's our current leader. Mike, sorry, you got to wait 1 second to get yours up there. LRK425 is taking the Braves on the money line. I like that play as well. Absolutely. It's Michael Kopech against Charlie Morton. This is a good one. I like Braves on the money line as well. I'll give out some free picks just to get us rolling. Since you've already hit on the Braves on the money line, I'll give that one out. I will also take Braves first 5 on the money line. I would also take that as well. So a couple picks to get us going. Again, if you want any of my picks, you hit the live goal confetti. You want a long ball, long shot of the day? Let's get up to 2,000 likes. And when you share the channel, we give out a stolen base pick. We got a lot to get to. Let's get to Mike's. Mike Oxlong. Welcome back, Mike. Let's get your picks up on the board. Not surprisingly, Mike's going back to one of our favorite plays. Thank you, by the way, Deadpool. Thank you so much, Elliot. Thank you so much. We do have a pick to give out thanks to Deadpool. Let's get Luis Arise, though. Luis Arise over half a single. Very popular play with Mike. He goes to it frequently. And he's also taking Tyler Glasnow over 6.5 strikeouts. Did we get that right, Mike? Let's quickly look at 7.5. Let's quickly look at Tyler Glasnow. I looked at the Luis Arise over half a single earlier. Yes, it is a good implied probability, not great odds, so I'm actually not going to tail you on that one. But let's look at Tyler Glasnow really quickly on over 7.5 strikeouts. 59% on the over, everybody, so a good implied probability. Cashed in 3 straight games. Let's look at how it's done on the road. Not as consistent. Did hit his last outing against the Mariners, but this hasn't been that consistent a play. Now, keep in mind, those starts 2 against Boston, 1 against Cleveland, 1 against Oakland. So, yes, against a couple good contact offenses, but at the same time, makes me a little wary of it. Tyler Glasnow has a great strikeouts per 9, so you would believe it's a good play. Let's quickly just look at how the Royals have done against Glasnow. Melendez, Bobby Witt Jr., and Garcia, they all have a hit, but other than that, really no numbers to speak of. And everybody except Garcia has struck out at least once against Tyler Glasnow. I think I'm willing to take the chance. I will ride along with this, and I will take Glasnow over 1.5 strikeouts, but I'm going to take it 2 ways. So it wasn't one I had prior to the show, but I will take him on over 7.5 strikeouts. Additionally, though, you may also want to consider him on walks. I'm not going to take it right now myself, but looking at it on walks allowed, not up there yet. Interesting. We'll have to check back on it. But there are a few plays, there are a few celebrity shots up on the board. Again, we have a pick to give out, everybody. LRK425 is also taking the Mariners money line. Very good play, like that one. And that'll allow me to give out some picks of my own. Already put the Braves money line and Braves first 5 on the money line up on the board. I have 3 picks related to that Mariners-Tigers game going off in Seattle. First, Tigers, Mariners. No run in the first inning. No run in the first inning for that one. Next, I have Mariners, first 5 money line, and I'll also take the Mariners on the money line. So like I said, I have over 20 picks to give out today. Deadpool got us going by hitting that live goal confetti. We already drop a pick there, so there you go. Macy Toru. Here's the only problem, Macy Toru. You are now in second place behind LRK425, and he has Braves on the money line as well. So maybe you guys don't want to stay on the same play. Maybe you want to go in a different direction. LRK425, we've been tracking it. Don't worry, we've been keeping close track of our celebrity shot big board, so no worries there. That said, we did throw Macy Toru's up on the board. The Beto just gave us some confetti, so let's give out another pick. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch like Top Dog and Dante, don't hesitate. We're going to get to all of your questions, all your comments, all your celebrity shots, so don't hesitate to throw those in the comment section. I'm just getting to a bunch of other things first. I'm going to give out 2 picks. I'm going to give out 2 picks to say thank you to the Beto for hooking us up with the live Next picks I'm going to give out, I will take the Phillies. First 5 on the money line. I'll also take the Phillies on the money line. Now that's Yu Darvish on the mound for the San Diego Padres going up against, I believe it's Christopher Sanchez. You see likelihood of the win going towards the Phillies. I'll jump over to it on Outliers so you can see it here. This is one of the first games of the day. Interestingly enough, I can get the Phillies to cover, so I'll take that one as well. I'll take it all 3 ways. I actually really like the Phillies today, so I'll take them at plus 1.5 as well. I think those are all good plays. Actually, think the Phillies have a much better opportunity to win this game. So they've been the better cover play. Pitching matchup, Yu Darvish. That ERA is not that good. I think people are thinking of Yu Darvish in past seasons. He's not pitching that well this year. Meanwhile, maybe Christopher Sanchez doesn't have the record, but a sub-3 ERA and a whip that's close to 1, that's a really good pitcher that they're putting out on the mound. So I actually think this is a really good opportunity to take a game where, as we talk about a lot, the brand name isn't actually the one you want to go with. I think there's a really good opportunity to take Christopher Sanchez. And even looking at limited numbers against the Padres, nobody stands out, no home runs. Meanwhile, on the other side, how have the Phillies done against Yu Darvish? There are a couple guys who have hit him well. Trey Turner, who we're going to talk about in a little bit. Nick Castellanos, who hits him well. So just something to keep track of. Don't be all about Yu Darvish today. I actually think the Phillies are the better play. So once again, threw that one up on the board in 3 different ways. I like the Phillies to jump out to the lead. I like them to hold it. I like them, obviously, to cover the 1.5 if I like them on the money line. So maybe you don't want to take all 3 of them. Maybe you just want to take them to cover. But that's a good play. And again, not a leg of a parlay. Minus 165. We actually haven't put a... I actually think the Braves money line is a leg of a parlay. So I might need to throw that one there. The Braves on the money line. Where are the Braves? Braves are minus 250. So, yeah, I got to put my leg of a parlay next to the Atlanta Braves on the money line. Again, when you guys see those symbols next to a pick, it means that the odds are minus 200 or worse, so you should make it the leg of a parlay. Joe Warren, great to have you back. By the way, that was not up on the screen, what I was showing you. Apologies for that. But the symbols right there, leg of a parlay play. That's what that means. Let's get to some more celebrity shots. We have Top Dog and Dante getting their celebrity shots in. So let's get there. Let's start with Dante. What's Dante taking today? Interested to see it. So Dante is taking Rich Hill over 1.5 walks. You know I love it, Dante. Walks allowed. Plus, you're also taking Michael Kopech over 3.5 earned runs, but I feel it's too risky. Instead, he's going to take Charlie Morton over half a win. So interesting way of getting in on the Braves money line play without actually taking them on the money line. You're taking them at better odds with Morton to cover. So Morton over half a win. So those are the 2 plays for Dante. Let's quickly look at Rich Hill on walks allowed. I'm just telling you right now, guys, this is one I like, but I will show it to you. And that way you know why I'm feeling so good about it. Rich Hill, walks allowed, 1.5, 61% implied probability. But as you guys know, what's our language for this? We call this some lawnage right here. This is a lawn. This is a lot of green on your screen showing you this is a very good trend. So absolutely jumping on this one, taking it on my side of the ledger as well. This is a pick that I had prior to the show. So Rich Hill over 1.5 walks allowed. There you go, Dante. You've got your picks in. Let's get to Top Dog's two picks. Very interesting where Top Dog's going. He is taking Brian Bayo over, is it 17.5 outs? Oof. So you see him getting through the 6th inning in its entirety. Very interesting. And then Jake Fraley. Jake Fraley over half a strikeout. This is a great find by by Top Dog. Forgive me, Top Dog. This is a great find by Top Dog. I was looking at Jake Fraley earlier today, and he has terrible numbers against Corbin Burns, the starting pitcher that he's going to be facing today. So really interesting opportunity to take him on over half a strikeout. Really quick to show you guys his stats against Corbin Burns. Jake Fraley, 1 for 8, high strikeout percentage. This is a good find. He has a bunch of strikeouts of late as well, 3 straight games with it. I think this is a good find. It is minus 245. That's the only thing that's going to keep me from playing it as well. But that said, good find by Top Dog. Well done, Top Dog. As for the Brian Bayo, another interesting play. Bayo has just been an absolute stud for the Boston Red Sox over the last couple of months. Let's quickly look at outs. 62% on this. This is cashed in 8 of the last 10 games and in 6 straight games. I like this one as well. Really quick, let me show you what the weather is across Major League Baseball today. Using ballparkpal.com, we'll look at how the weather is impacting home runs, extra base hits, singles, and overall runs. One of the games that I was looking at was that Red Sox-Cubs game. Likelihood of home runs up, likelihood of overall runs maybe not high. But that said, just something you want to watch out for. That wind is blowing out to dead center, so just something to be wary of. I'm not going to tail this Brian Bayo play. I'm not going to tail it. I understand why you like it. Is there anything I can glean from it? How about on the road? Man, 4 straight games on the road. Maybe I will. I just talked myself into it just because I saw that trend with the away, and I'll talk myself into it. Brian Bayo over 17.5 outs. The only reason that I was really hesitant about this play is because coming off the All-Star break, the bullpens are rested, so it's not like the Red Sox need him to go deeper in the game. That usually means, he'll get to the 7th inning if that's the case. But with today's situation, they may only let him go maybe 5 1/3. Let's see if he gets to 6. So I might be sweating this one a little bit. Appreciate Top Dog and Dante getting those comments in. No matter the platform you're watching on, welcome into the show. Hope you're having a lot of fun as we go through all of our picks for today's action. You have made it. You have survived the last few days without Major League Baseball on TV. Don't worry. We have got every game covered. We have over 20 picks to give out. We've already given out a bunch so far, so make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're hitting the share button. Make sure you hit that confetti. We have another pick to give out because there's confetti flying all over the place over here. So we have another pick to give out, everybody. So with that said, let's give out. We've covered this. I'm going to give out 2 more. How about that? I'm going to give out 2 more. You'll understand why. Cardinals, I'm taking them first 5 on the money line. I'm also taking the Cardinals on the money line. So there's another couple of picks for you guys. Let me quickly show you why I like that game. Cardinals on the money line, minus 180. So Trevor Williams had a good start earlier this year against the Cardinals, but meanwhile, Michaelis has been one of their better pitchers. You can't say they've had too many good pitchers. Keep in mind, there has been some news about the St. Louis Cardinals. Their president has come out and said, their president of operations has come out and said, they will be sellers. They are going to be selling. Whether it's Goldschmidt, whether it's Nolan Arenado, they are sellers. So everybody, I actually think that actually could be kind of a boost to their offensive play. I don't think that's going to drag them down. So I expect the Cardinals to come out, play better after the break. I expect the Cardinals to win tonight, and I like them in the first 5 innings as well. Let's get some of your celebrity shots on the board. Remember, everybody gets 2. Everybody gets 2 celebrity shot picks. Zodwick, who's watching from vacation, that is called commitment, everybody. When you guys are watching, no matter where you're watching, but when you watch on vacation, man, honored that you would want to watch while you're on vacation. Let's get the Marlins first 5 to cover. First 5 plus half a run. So you are on the board, Zodwick, with your first pick. Really good play. Marlins going up against the Baltimore Orioles. Sandy Alcantara facing Dean Kremer. By the way, this is why we're live every day, because if you guys make the time commitment, if you guys make us a part of your viewing experience, I want to make sure we're live every day. So if it's 12 o'clock on the East Coast, you can go to TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick and find Butt Fumble Sports on your screen every single day. Additionally, Zodwick is also going to take the Brewers on the money line. That is one I like as well. We haven't talked about that game just yet, but I'm a big one on the Brewers today. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to give out 3 picks. I know we haven't gotten any more confetti. I appreciate the Beto dropping it, but I'm going to drop 3 more picks on you guys. I'm just too excited about today's action to hold these back. Brewers, Reds, yes to a run in the first inning. That's the first one I'm giving out. The next one, I'm going to take Brewers, first 5 on the money line. I will also take Brewers on the money line. And again, Zodwick kind of alluded to this, and we looked at it earlier. Corbin Burnes has phenomenal numbers against the Cincinnati Reds lineup. Additionally, who's starting for the Reds? Graham Ashcraft. What's Graham Ashcraft's ERA? It's a flaming bag of dog poop on your porch. That's what it is. It's absolutely awful. So because of that, yes, we do like Corbin Burnes today. Now let's look at Corbin Burnes really quick. Do we like him on anything over, under? Because I'm actually kind of interested in what you could get with Corbin Burnes on outs, on under walks allowed. That's kind of an interesting play. We usually don't talk about the under walks allowed. Strikeouts, nothing really to take there. But if we just dive into it, the reason I brought it up is so you guys can see on the other side what Corbin Burnes' ERA is. 3.94, decent against the Reds so far this year. We showed you the stats earlier, really poor numbers. But on the other side, Graham Ashcraft, yuck. And by the way, it's even worse against the Brewers this year. How have Brewers hitters done against him? Yeah, not surprising. They have good numbers. They have really good numbers. Willy Adames has 2 home runs against him in 8 at-bats. Contreras has a home run against him. So plenty of players that we like today on the Brewers side. If you go to our website, buttfumblesports.com, and you check out our daily fantasy lineup for today, surprise, surprise, there's a Brewer on the cover. So everybody make sure you're paying attention to the Brewers today. Definitely a team you want to jump on because they've got the pitching matchup in their favor. So again, Brewers on the money line, Brewers first 5 on the money line, and yes, I am taking them to get a run in the first inning. However, special moment in today's show because someone shared the channel. Want to give a big shout out to, I believe it was Mike Oxlong for sharing the channel. Thank you so much. And it gives me the opportunity to shout out Braxton Brewery in Cincinnati. Every time we talk about this player, I always mention Braxton Brewery, a great place to watch a game, obviously get some good beer. It's a great place that supports Cincinnati sports. And if I'm talking Cincinnati sports, you know I'm talking Elly De La Cruz. Yes, I do like him on the stolen base today. The superstar was not at the All-Star game. Don't worry, he'll be at plenty over the course of his career. But I expect that little bit of rest gave the fastest man on the planet even more time to get ready to attack the base paths now that Corbin Burnes on the mound, who does not do a good job of holding runners. 45% implied probability on this. You're not even getting it at good odds at this point. Plus 120 is the best you can get it. I'm still taking it. It's a bet that I like. But if I'm taking that, what about overall on half a hit? Is that available? Yes, it is. It is a leg of a parlay. We're going to take Elly De La Cruz in a number of things, so just bear with me. Elly De La Cruz over half a hit. But that is a leg of a parlay play. Can I get it at 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs? The answer, yes, I can. This is the good play. His cashed in 7 of his last 10 games. It's not a leg of a parlay. So Elly De La Cruz over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. So there you go, everybody. A couple of Elly De La Cruz plays for you up on the board. We have more celebrity shots to get into. Cody. Let's get Cody's on the board. Let's get Y.A. Tittle on the board. Let's get Macy Toru on the board. So we've got a lot of work to do right here. Macy Toru is taking Tigers, Mariners, and you're taking the under, at 7 runs. Is that a good play? Macy Toru, are you sure? Are you positive? Under 7 runs. And I say that because you can get the alternative line here. If you want the under 8.5 at minus 195, that's available. I'm just putting it out there. Are you sure? Are you sure you want the under 7? That's a little spicy. I don't know if I'd take it. I like the security. You know Butt Fumble Sports. We don't want to lose any skin on that backside. Let's get Y.A. Tittle. 24. And Evan Longoria over 1.5 bases. So you're on the board with that pick. Y.A. Tittle. Cody is taking the Phillies first 5 on the money line. You guys know that's a play I like as well. Cody, good find. I like it. At plus 130, I think that's a really good play. I think it's a really good one. Nice job. The Beto. You have 3 picks in there, Beto. Oh, I understood. You were asking about a parlay, not about putting picks. Okay, you took the Braves minus 1.5. Like that one. Rays minus 1.5. They're going up against the Royals. Like that one as well. Angels on the money line. That's the one I don't know about. Because Angels on the money line against the Astros, I know it's Shohei Ohtani on the mound tonight, but that hasn't been, they haven't been on a hot streak of late. The Angels have been ice cold, and I'm a little bit worried about Ohtani for a couple of reasons. One, he's had the blister, so we'll see how he performs on the mound today. But additionally, he didn't get a break. He had the All-Star game, and he was the star. He went through a lot of interviews and other things. I don't think Shohei Ohtani has really had any opportunity to catch his breath over the last few days, and I think that may negatively impact his start today. So I'm kind of fading the Angels today. The Beto, that's the one I would probably not like out of that parlay group. Just not touching Shohei. Normally I do. Not today, though. Not today. Soderstrom. Mike Oxlong, fill me in. I'm out of the loop. Fill me in, Mike Oxlong. Joe Warren, get your celebrity shot pick in. Hope everybody is enjoying the show. We've been throwing picks up on the board for you guys. Zodwick, take a look at Aaron Savali under 5.5 hits allowed. Let's take a look at that one. Under 5.5 hits allowed. Really strong implied probability. 56% has hit in 8 of the last 10 games for him. How about on the road? How has it been? Really consistent. Wow, this is one I like. Very interesting. Very interesting find. Now, here's the only thing. The opponents that he had, I mean, this is a good find. I got to admit, I think Zodwick's onto something. I'm going to put it up on the board. It's not usually one I'd go with. I'm usually not big on like under over hits allowed, but this is a good find. So we'll take Aaron Savali under 5.5 hits allowed. Good find by Zodwick. We'll see if it cashes, but he found one that has good trends associated with it. Appreciate that research. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Do the Royals strike out a lot? Let's look at it. They'll be facing Tyler Glasnow at home. So how do they do against right-handed pitching at home? So far this year, the Royals, not a huge strikeout team. They're bottom 10. So something to keep note of. I still like him on the strikeouts today, more because that's kind of Glasnow's game. He's just a huge strikeout guy. It's strikeouts and walks and home runs allowed for him for the most part. He's a very 2020, 2021, 2022 kind of pitcher. Everybody keep hitting that like button. Once we get up to 2,000 likes, we'll give out a long ball, long shot of the day. We always want to give out players we think are going to hit a home run. And based on the weather today, there are some players that we do like. So hit that like button. I want to drop a bunch of those players for you guys today. Let's get those up on the board, everybody. Hit that like button. Let's get up to 2,000 right now. That way I can give out our first long ball, long shot of the day. So you guys know, I mentioned this to you before. I have over 20 game picks to give out. I have 5 more walks allowed plays to give out. I have 5 players of my own on over under 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I have 2, 4, 6. I have 8 players I like to hit a home run today. And when it comes to stealing and sharing, players I think are going to get a stolen base today, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13 players that I like today. So hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the confetti, because baseball is freaking back, and so is Butt Fumble Sports, doing the research, giving you picks, helping you out, cash your tickets, and win your fantasy league every single day. Jorge, yo, what's good? Great to see you, Jorge. So great to see so many familiar faces who make Butt Fumble Sports a regular part of their day, every single day at 12 o'clock. We are going to be live every day now at 12 o'clock. Every day. So you can't miss a show, because 12 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. on the East Coast, we are live every single day. That said, let's get up to that 2,000 likes. Get us up to that 2,000 likes, guys. Want to give out my first long ball, long shot of the day, and we have hit it. So that means we're hitting it. First player I like to hit a home run today, Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber. Look at the weather. Look at the weather in that Phillies game. Blowing out, and he's going up against Yu Darvish. Let's go, Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber from Indiana University. Shout out to the Hoosiers. 29% implied probability to hit a home run. Whew. Love it. Love it. Now, let's see if we can get him over half a hit. Yes, we can. It's not a leg of a parlay. Can we get over half a base? Probably not. So over half a hit it will be. So Kyle Schwarber took him on a home run. Also taking Kyle Schwarber over half a hit. There it is. First long ball, long shot of the day. When we get to 4,000 likes, we'll do it all over again and give out another player we like to hit a home run. So make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Now, Jorge's asking about J.P. Crawford over half a hit. J.P. Crawford over half a hit, and then we'll get to Joe Warren, who's got a celebrity shot pick to get up on the board. J.P. Crawford. Over half a base is available. Over half a base is available. And guys, what do we call it? When we've got a trend that is 10 days in a row, 10 games in a row, we call it A-L-A-W-N. A lawn, everybody. This is some greenage right here. This is a really good play. Jorge found a good one. It's not even a leg of a parlay. We're going to take this one. J.P. Crawford over half a base. Yes, please. Jorge, great find. Jorge's taking this one. J.P. Crawford over half a base. We also have Joe Warren getting his celebrity shot pickup on the board. We'll look at the standings once again once I get Joe Warren's pickup here. So Joe Warren's also taking Rays on the money line. And he's also taking Trevor Williams over 5.5 hits. Very interesting. So Joe Warren, there are your 2 celebrity shot picks. Jorge, yours is up on the board. How's Joe Warren doing? He's right in the thick of it. 8 wins, just shy. He's in 4th place right now. Jorge is in 2nd place with 10. By the way, Dante, 9. Chris Roberts, 9. Caesar, 9. Tito's Full Send has 9. Top Dog has 6. Tony has 5. Stephen Pock has 5. Mike Oxlong has 6 wins, but everybody is chasing LRK 425 with 11 wins. Who will come out and win the free t-shirt from buttfumblesports.com and claim the July Celebrity Shot Crown? We shall see in the remaining weeks of July. Okay, everybody, we are about a half hour into our show. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Of course, make sure you go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. Sign up for our newsletter. We're going to be putting out a newsletter almost every day. I know we've been scrambling on it, but we're going to put out a newsletter with a lot of the picks and information that we actually have in my notes. We want to give those out in a newsletter so you guys have our little nuggets, our kind of like top sheet, so to speak, that I put together every single day. We're going to convert that into a newsletter. So make sure you guys go to our website, buttfumblesports.com, sign up for the free newsletter. It may be a couple days before we start putting it out regularly, but when we do, it's going to be trends, picks, every single day for every sport that we cover. So definitely a place for good information. And by the way, a lot of stuff, if you don't want to sign up for the newsletter, just go to the website, buttfumblesports.com. We put out blogs every day, a DFS lineup, MLB game trends, pitcher-hitter matchups. So everybody, make sure you go check those out. We also had one of our MLB analysts look at the most surprising and disappointing teams of the first half. So make sure you go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. Check out all of our content. And while you're there, check out the store. All of our merchandise. You can see I'm wearing the sweatshirt right now. We have a bunch of different shirts, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, we've got it all. So make sure you go check out those shirts. Find one that you like. Either put it to the side in your mind for when you win the Celebrity Shot contest, or just go grab one right now, like the butt punt. Yes, we try to have fun here at Butt Fumble Sports. We don't take ourselves too seriously. So, with that said, hope you guys are really enjoying the day. Joe Warren just shared the channel, so we have to do some work on that. We got some confetti, so we have more picks to give out here. Let's give out another pick. Next one I'm going to give out is going to be, actually meant to give out one. I meant to give out one earlier, so this is actually one that I owe you, is actually Padres, Phillies, yes to a run in the first inning. So yes to a run in the first inning there. That's one pick I just gave out. I'll give out another one, though. Here's another one for you guys, and it is going to be Orioles, first 5 money line. I'll give out another, Orioles on the money line. So 2 more picks that we're giving out. Oh, fine. You guys twist my arm enough. I'll give out another. Marlins, Orioles. Where's he going? What's he going to do? He's going to take yes to a run in the first inning. So 3 more picks. Boy, are we just dropping picks on you guys or what? You guys are getting spoiled today. Butt Fumble Sports is showing you guys the love. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, enjoying the picks. If you just missed what I put up on the screen, here are all the MLB game picks we've given out so far. Let me shift this up so you can see it. Here are all the MLB picks we've given out so far. No WNBA today. I still have it up on the screen, but it's the All-Star break for the WNBA, so we are all dialed in on Major League Baseball today and all those picks. Let's get a share up there, and let's get a long ball, long shot of the day. So the next player we like to get a stolen base is going to be Trey Turner. Trey Turner to get a stolen base. Let me show you. We already showed earlier he has outstanding numbers against Yu Darvish. Trey Turner, over half a stolen base, 29% implied probability. I could get it at plus 240. That's really strong. Can I get him on over half a hit? Come on. No, unfortunately not. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs is what it's going to be. But this has been a good trend. More importantly, against Yu Darvish. Oh, buddy, I love these numbers. 17 at-bats, a 353 average with a home run and a couple RBIs. Abso-frickin-lutely. I am taking Trey Turner. Don't even question it. Let's get him up on the board as well. That's Trey Turner over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. Now, we're not done. We've got more to do. I just gave out a stolen base play. We also have a home run pick to give out. Jack Zawinski is going to be the next one. Really misspelled that name right there. Jack Zawinski of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's look at Jack Zawinski to hit a home run today. Taking him on over half a home run, 20% implied probability, plus 400 are the odds. Can I get him on over half a base? No. Over half a hit? Yes, I can. It's not the leg of a parlay, and this is cashed in 8 of his last 10 games. How about at home? 3 straight. If I extend it out, 4 straight, 5 out of the last 6. So I also like Jack Sawinski over half a hit. Boom. More picks. More stolen base plays. Everything you guys need to cash in on the day. Mike Oxlong just shared the channel, so we have another stolen base pick to give out. Cedric Mullins, come on up. Let's look at Cedric Mullins on over half a stolen base. Cedric Mullins, over half a stolen base. 31% implied probability, plus 225, really strong. Can I get the over half a hit? Come on, big money. Come on, big money. Yes, we can. It is a leg of a parlay. It's minus 208, but this has been a decent trend. Sandy Alcantara, Mullins, 1 for 3 with a home run. 1 for 3 with a home run. So limited sample size, but hey, he had a home run against them. So I'll take Cedric Mullins over half a hit as well. Now, I do have to put the leg of a parlay symbol next to it because it's minus 208. We don't have too many legs of a parlay up here. Just keep track of the ones that we do have, though, everybody. Zodwick, I'm liking Zach McKinstry under 1.5 bases. Very interesting. Zach McKinstry under 1.5 bases. That's a bold play. Let's look at it. Zach, it's with an H. Those Zachs. Zach McKinstry under 1.5 bases. This has been a good ticket. This has been very strong. The overs only cashed 3 out of the last 10. How about against Luis Castillo? McKinstry, no at-bats in his career. So not what I'm going to tail, not what I'm going to follow, but an interesting idea. Interesting one there from Zodwick. By the way, is there any place that gives out more picks than Butt Fumble Sports? IP Shade 45. We've got confetti coming in. Watch out, everybody. There's confetti flying. You don't know what that means, everybody. If confetti is flying, the picks are going to be flying as well. We've got more picks to give out. Let's get to it. Giants, Pirates, yes to a run in the first inning. I know we're all over the place with these games. By the way, if you miss any of these picks, we'll post all of them to the website when the show is over. So if you miss any of them, if I'm jumping around between screens, don't worry. All these picks will be posted. But thank you so much, IP Shade, for the confetti. We are working our way through our live goal. I told you guys I had over 20 picks today to give out, and we are working our way there. I just gave out Giants and Pirates. Yes to a run in the first inning. That's actually the only thing from that game that I like. Next thing I'm going to take, we talked about it a little bit earlier, Brian Bayo on the mound for the Red Sox, Kyle Hendricks on the mound for the Cubs. I'm taking the Red Sox, and I'm taking them on the money line. Red Sox on the money line, everybody. Now, if I'm talking Red Sox, means there is one player I really like today. Masataka Yoshida. In my estimation, in my belief, I think he should be Rookie of the Year in the American League. I know there's a lot of talk about Josh Young. I certainly understand why, but Masataka Yoshida, to me, is the Rookie of the Year. I think he's hitting third best in the American League when it comes to batting average. So, big fan of Masataka Yoshida. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, has cashed in 7 straight games, everybody. 7 straight games. He's actually had 7 straight multi-hit games against right-handed pitching this year. The dude is raking. Masataka Yoshida against right-handed pitching, a 318 average, and that's in a sample size of 220. By the way, Alex Verdugo, Jared Duran, we'll get to you guys in just a second. We're going to do a rip through these Red Sox plays because I certainly love what I see from Red Sox left-handed hitters against today's starting pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. So let's get Masataka Yoshida on the board. Masataka Yoshida over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. Oh, you think I'm done with that play? Nope. Let's go to Alex Verdugo. Alex Verdugo, over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs, 60%, How has it been doing of late? Not as good. On the road's been better. On the road's been better. That's one of the reasons I like it. Alex Verdugo over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. By the way, these are two guys that could have easily been all-stars. They had great first halves of the year, but they didn't get voted to Seattle. They didn't get selected. I actually think that's going to benefit them. Getting that little bit of extra rest. These are two guys who have hit so well, but at times have had their slumps. I think the rest is going to do both of them well. I expect them to come out hot. And additionally, I showed you this earlier. Weather in that Cubs game, Red Sox-Cubs, the wind is blowing out to dead central. I think the left-handed hitters against Kyle Hendricks could have a pretty good day. So I do like Masataka Yoshida and Alex Verdugo. Now, want to give a big shout out to Joseph. By the way, don't worry, I'll get to your George Springer question in a minute, Mike. But Joseph shared the channel. Every time you guys share the channel, you know what we do. We give out a player we think is going to get a stolen base. Jarren Duran, come on down. Jarren Duran to get over half a stolen base. Let me show you that right now. You saw he has great numbers against right-handed pitching this year, so a good opportunity to take him. 39% implied probability on the stolen base. You could get it at plus 155. Really good. Again, much like Ellie De La Cruz, the odds have shifted down on that over time, but we still like it. Jarren Duran, over half a hit. Nope. Over half a base. Nope. Hits, runs, RBIs is set at 2.5. That's disappointing. I don't really want to take the over half a single. It has cashed in 5 out of the last 6 games, so that's probably where I do come out. On the road, though, not as hot a play. So there is a part of me that's a little hesitant because I could see the walk. So Jarren Duran, what about total bases? Over 1.5. That has been a better play. So I'll take the over 1.5 bases with Jarren Duran. So we've got 3 Red Sox up on the board. And no, I was thinking about taking Rafi Devers on a home run, but not going there. Just not quite feeling it. By the way, that means he'll probably hit it. George Springer, what do we think about him? Let's look at George Springer. George Springer, you were asking specifically, you're just asking if I like him, which is like my least favorite question. Like, do I like him? Asking certain questions is always kind of helpful because then we know how to attack it. Do I like him? He's going up against Ryan Nelson, I believe. He has no stats against him. He's got a 279 average. The question is just as oblivious as the answer. It's just as murky. So it's that kind of Mike. There's no data. There's no data for me to go off of that really gets me excited. Sure, he's a near 280 hitter against right-handed pitching. Maybe that's something that gets me excited, but not really. If I look at that Blue Jays game, nah, there's just nothing in that game that really gets the blood flowing. So with that said, Mike, nah, not touching it, not talking it, not excited about it. So we do give out a lot of picks here at Butt Fumble Sports. Make sure you hit that confetti. Every time you guys drop the confetti, we give out some of our favorite plays of the day. We've already given out a bunch so far. As you can see, we are dropping picks as often as we can. If it has a bullet point next to it, it means it's a pick that I liked prior to the show. I did my research last night and this morning, had the pick ready to go. On the other side, if it has an asterisk next to it, it means it's a pick that I did like while we were doing our research during the show. We've hit 6,000 likes, so we have another long ball, long shot of the day to give out. But before we do that, Kyle, great to see Kyle join the show. Kyle right now has 4 wins, so trying to put together a good 2-0 day. Let's get Kyle Klein's picks up on the board. And Kyle is going with Rays on the money line, a popular play. And Kyle is also going to take Astros plus 1.5. Interesting. Astros plus 1.5. There you go. Up on the board, Kyle. Now, let's get more home run picks up on the board. We've hit 6,000 likes, so I have another pick to give out. Harrison Bader. Harrison Bader. You guys may go, really? Harrison Bader isn't much of a home run guy. Well, when he's facing a left-handed pitcher at Coors Field, yeah, he has that potential to be a home run guy. So, Harrison Bader, over half a home run. 20% implied probability, plus 400 on the odds. Love it. Let me see if I can get him on over half a hit. Nope. Hits, runs, and RBIs is going to have to be the play. Ah, you bastards. You bastards at the sports books. Curse you. 2.5. You set the line at 2.5 on Harrison Bader. You killed Kenny, you bastards. Okay. Since we can't do it, 1.5 bases. I love it at 1.5. 60% implied probability. Austin Gomber is the starting pitcher for the Colorado Rockies. Everybody, he has an ERA of 6.40. That is a flaming bag of dog poop on your porch. Don't stomp on it. Just acknowledge it. I bet Harrison Bader gets a double at least. I like Harrison Bader today, putting him up on the board over 1.5 bases. Those sports books, man, I tell you, those sports books, they are some crafty mofos over there. Jorge, Astros on the money line. I don't like it. I'm not touching that one. I don't like that game. I mentioned it to you earlier. I don't know what I'm getting out of Shohei Ohtani. So I'm not going to touch that Astros-Angels game. It's just not one that's attractive to me because I don't know if I'm getting the Shohei Ohtani, who's one of the best pitchers in the American League, or a guy who didn't have a break from the All-Star game, is coming off of a blister, is in trade talks. There's just a lot swirling around Shohei. I'd prefer to not touch that play today. Doesn't feel like a good one. By the way, IP Shade 45 dropped a bunch of confetti. I've got more picks to give out, so IP Shade 45, just know you're freaking awesome. Let me drop some more picks for you. Let's go to... We haven't done the Rays yet. I'm going to give out 3 picks around the Rays. So Rays, Royals, yes to a run the first inning. That's the first one. Next one's going to be Rays, first 5 on the money line, yes, and Rays on the money line. Let me just make sure that the Rays on the money line is not a leg of a parlay. Bum-bum-bum, bum-bum-bum. Rays are a leg of a parlay, and pretty heavy, by the way. So let me put those symbols up there. 3 picks. Thank you, IP Shade 45, for the confetti. You are awesome. One of our most loyal, dedicated viewers. Really appreciate you. And by the way, Mike Oxlong, Jorge, Joseph, Joe Warren, LRK425, The Beto, Cody, YA Tittle 24, Macy Toru, Top Dog, Dante, Zodwick, Kyle. Guys, thank you guys so much. You guys are what make this network. You guys are what make this show. You guys are awesome. So I want to give a big shout out to all of our loyal followers, all of those buddies, those Butt Fumble Sports viewers who are with us every single day. They bring their picks. They bring their own questions, their own research. Big shout out to you, because without you, this network would just be one guy talking sports. So you guys are what make this. Make sure you tell your friends, your family, your coworkers. Let them know that every single day there is a sports nerd who loves talking sports, who puts out good sports research, good sports rants, hopefully, and obviously tries to entertain you guys. Let them know, because Butt Fumble Sports grows thanks to the support of you. All you guys do, so a big shout out to all of our loyal viewers. With that said, do we have more celebrity shot picks to get up on the board? Let us know, everybody. We have a bunch up on the board so far. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 picks up on the, or 10 pickers, 11 pickers up on the board. Keep hitting that like button. Keep sharing your celebrity shot picks. We want a winner. The leader is LRK425 with 11. We want a winner in that contest, everybody. Get those picks in. Let's look at Bo Bichette on bases. Mike Oxlong is feeling it today. Bo Bichette on bases. Over 1.5. Not a great trend of late. Not a great trend, and there's no data. He does have a 308 average against right-handed pitching this year, but there's no real data here to get me excited about it at home. Has this been a good trend of late? No, it hasn't. It's actually been a slumping trend. So with that said, I don't touch the bases. I actually kind of want to just take over half a hit. It's not available, so poop. Over half a single, that's kind of a nicer play. That's been a better play for me. Bo Bichette over half a single at minus 174. Maybe not one you guys want to tail, but I'm actually thinking that's the better play because I really just think the over half a hit. I understand the likelihood of extra base hits could blow me out of the water, but over half a single, let me just downplay the extra base hit. He hasn't been getting that many extra base hits of late, so let me just play that. That said, Mike, want to give you a shout out. You just hit on somebody that I freaking love today. Sean Murphy is a play worth making, everybody. Let's get Sean Murphy up on the board so you can see what I'm talking about. Sean Murphy coming off a great all-star appearance, over half a hit. That is a cashy ticket, everybody. 9 out of the last 10. He's facing Michael Kopech. He doesn't have any at-bats against Kopech in his career. But that said, against right-handed pitching this year, he's hitting .294 with 14 home runs. Love the opportunity to take him today, minus 209. I'm going to take him in two different plays. Sean Murphy, over half a hit. Leg of parlay symbol goes next to it. Let's get those hits, runs, RBIs also up on the board. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Very consistent. Good odds. Yeah, buddy. Sean Murphy over 1.5 hits, plus runs, plus RBIs. Good find, Mike. Are we having fun or what? Are we cooking or what? We're coming up with some great plays, some good picks, getting them up on the board. And by the way, you guys have been hitting that screen, doing the work at home, and because you guys got us up to 8,000 likes, we have another long ball, long shot of the day pick to give out. And let me just make it from this game. Matt Olson. Matt Olson, one of the leaders in baseball in home runs. He's going up against Michael Kopech today. He does have a home run lifetime against Kopech. Over half a home run, 26% implied probability. You could get this at plus 280 like that. How about on the over half a hit? Ooh, buddy. He has cashed on this in 8 of his last 10 games like that. Again, against Michael Kopech. He's batting 1,000. Clearly saw him well that one time. He hit a home run. I'll take I'll take Matt Olson over half a hit. It is a leg of a parlay. Hits, runs, RBIs. We're coming for you next. Can I get it at 1.5? Oh, you bastards at the sports books. You Vegas-loving bastards. 2.5 is what they set the line at. That's not good enough for me. Not touching it. Not touching it. Too bad. Matt Olson, though, does make it to our board. Oh, and by the way, did you guys just get us up to 10,000 likes by hitting that screen as many times as you did? Oh, you know it. So let's give out another long ball, long shot of the day. Here's the next one we're going to give out. We are going to go with Joey Votto. Joey Votto. He doesn't have great numbers against Corbin Burns, but he does have a home run in his career. So taking a bit of a risk on this one. Joey Votto to hit a home run. By the way, I want to show you the odds, 19% implied probability. I could get it at plus 440. But additionally, I showed you the weather in that game, wind blowing out. I wanted to take a left-handed hitter against the right-handed pitching of Burns or Graham Ashcraft. I'll get to another player I like in a moment. But looking at this one, definitely like Joey Votto. This is a good opportunity to take him. So I'll take him on the over half a home run. Can I get him on over half a hit? Yes, I can. What about bases? Over half a base. This is stupid. Over half a base at good odds. I know he doesn't have good numbers against Corbin Burns, but I'll take Joey Votto on a non-parlay leg play on over half a base. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. You don't need to twist my arm on it. When we get up to 12,000 likes, I'll give out my next long ball, long shot of the day. Of course, keep sharing the channel as well. We give out players we think are going to get a stolen base when you share that channel. Mike is asking about Pete Alonso. He does have, IP Shade 45. Get the broom. Get the broom. We've got more confetti. Okay, we're going to have to clean up this confetti. We got some more confetti from IP Shade 45. Jorge also shared the channel. So, by the way, Jorge shared the channel twice. So we have 2 stolen base picks to give out. Okay, Mike is asking about Pete Alonso. Good numbers against Julio Urias. I know his average has been bad. I don't know about him. Really tricky for me, Mike. I'm just fading Pete Alonso. That's the problem. I'm fading Pete Alonso right now, and I shouldn't be. Pete Alonso is probably a better play. I just don't have any faith in him. Every time I bet on him, he busts. Every time I try and play him, he busts. Over half a hit. This should be a good play. But it's not cashing of late. And against Julio Urias, as you can see, he does. By the way, where are you seeing the good numbers? Where are you seeing the good numbers? Oh, you're asking if he does. No, he's got junk numbers. He's got shit numbers, poop numbers, bad numbers. So with that said, not about it at all. Not about it at all. Not touching it. By the way, guys, we have hit the top of the hour, so appreciate all of you guys joining us. We have been live for 1 hour. We are live every single day at 12 p.m. Eastern. So if you love talking sports, if you love betting on sports, if you like fantasy sports, you have come to the right place because Butt Fumble Sports is live every day starting at 12 p.m. Eastern. So you can always find us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, and you can tell we love what we do here. We try to find some cashing tickets for you guys. We love ranting about what's going on in the sports world. So whatever you guys care about, that's our priority. Now, with that said, we do have one comment that came in, or one question. If Lionel Messi walks the streets of the United States in supermarkets and stores, will the American people recognize him or have no idea? Love this question, love this comment, because I did want to rant about this. Lionel Messi is the most famous athlete in the world. It's not LeBron. It's not Tom Brady. It is Lionel Messi. He is the most famous person in the world. When he goes to South America, specifically Argentina, obviously, not only can he not go anywhere without being mobbed, his grandmother is serenaded by mobs in the streets, and she can't get sleep. This guy can't walk the streets of Europe or Asia without being mobbed. But did you see Lionel Messi in Publix in a grocery store, the Publix grocery store in Miami yesterday? I just got to tell you, that did my heart so good for a couple of reasons. One, Lionel Messi is just like us because what was in that shopping cart? Lucky Charms. Lionel Messi buys Lucky Charms. Damn, let's go. Yeah, that's right. They're magically delicious. Additionally, Lionel Messi was just going about his business. And if I'm Lionel Messi, I actually think it's a nice change of pace. I'm sure that the fame is wonderful, the attention's amazing, the money, but at a certain point, don't you just want your privacy? You hear so many athletes and celebrities talk about how I just wish I could go back to my life and do a normal activity without being mobbed or being harassed. Lionel Messi, all you had to do was move to Florida, and you live in complete silence, in anonymity. No one was paying attention to him. I know someone snapped a photo, but Lionel Messi looked like his name could have been anything because he was just another dude doing his grocery shopping, and I absolutely loved it. But does it go to show how the United States and Americans feel about soccer or international football? The answer is yeah. We don't care like the rest of the world does. We just don't. Okay, Dante, my opinion, I think the Rockies will beat the Yankees today. Dante, very bold play, my friend. Dante with a very bold play, and it's not a celebrity shot pick, but I'm just telling you, I ain't going in the same direction. And because IP Shade 45 hit that confetti, we've got a pick to give out. So, since we have a pick to give out, let's go right to that Yankee game. I'm going with 3 picks. I'm going to give out 3 picks related to this game. Yankees, Rockies, yes to a run the first inning. Yankees, first 5 on the money line. And Yankees on the money line. So, Dante, not only do I disagree with you, I disagree with you in every possible way. Carlos Rodon on the mound, Austin Gomber on the mound. I'm taking Rodon, and I'm fading Gomber. So that's an obvious one for me. By the way, Zodwick brings up Riley Green. That's actually perfect timing because Jorge had shared the channel. Jorge shared the channel, which means we have a stolen base pick to give out. And I actually really like Riley Green on over half a stolen base. So let's show Riley Green. Riley Green, over half a stolen base. You could get this. Only an 11% implied probability, but you could get this at plus 790. So put half a unit down on it. See what comes back. I actually think it's a good play. Good opportunity to get him on a stolen base today, believe it or not. Over half a hit, really strong. Can I get the over half a base? Ooh, buddy, yes I can. And somehow, the over half a base is better than over half a hit? How is that going off? Wow, that's crazy. There was somebody there offering worse odds on the over half a hit. I'd like to understand that one. But this has been a very cashy ticket, everybody. 9 out of the last 10 games. You can put it on the board. Yes, sir. Let's get Riley Green up there. That is a pick I had prior to the show. Riley Green over half a base. Over half a base. You got to be kidding me. Love it. Love it. Here are our long ball, long shots of the day and the stolen base picks of the day. Up on your screen in case you've missed any of them. We actually have another stolen base pick to give out right now. And I am going to go with Travis Jankowski of the Texas Rangers. Let's get Travis Jankowski up on our research board so you can see what those odds are. Travis Jankowski over half a stolen base, 26% implied probability, plus 290 on the odds. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Let's go to over half a base. Yes! Over half a base is there. This has been a good trend. He's good against right-handed pitching this year. Travis Jankowski has a 300 average against right-handed pitching, as you can see on the right side of the screen. Against Aaron Savali, 0 for 2, but I'm not going to, or actually, no, sorry, no at-bats against it. No at-bats. And by the way, Jankowski's hitting 310 against right-handed pitching, so even better. But Travis Jankowski, over half a base, yeah. Over half a base. Big shout out to all those who are watching. Haley, Jeff, Pendry, Mark, Beth, Yoni. Appreciate all those who are watching, all those that support the show. Would you take Tyler Glasnow over 3.5 strikeouts? Yes, I would, Jorge. Yes, I would. Yeah. Jorge also, yes, I do like Yankees on the money line. Shun Carter. Shun Carter's getting his celebrity shot picks in. We'll get to those in 1 second. But first, Jorge, Mike was asking about Bobby Witt Jr. and Jorge's asking about the Yankee Rockies over. Let's do Bobby Witt Jr. first. Let's look at Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. and Mike is asking about over half a base. Really strong implied probability, really strong odds. Yeah, I actually like the play. How has he done against Tyler Glasnow in his career? Bobby Witt Jr. is 1 for 2. So, yeah, this is a good play. Good find, not one I had prior to the show. I put the asterisk next to it because of that. Bobby Witt Jr. And again, this is just over half a base. Good find by Mike Oxlong. Next one, we're going to look at that total for the Yankees and the Rockies. Total set right now at 11. We don't like that. Can we get a good alternative line? Over 9.5. Over 9.5. But I wouldn't take this one. And the only reason I wouldn't take it is because the Yankees offense just hasn't been consistent enough. So if you do take it, 9.5 is the place to take it. I'm not going to put it up on my big board. I think the Yankees could score, obviously, enough runs to win. They could score 4 or 5 runs. But overall, just don't feel great about that total. So I'm not going to touch it. Shun Carter. Let's get Shun Carter's picks up on the board. Shun Carter, by the way, has 4 wins. So not too far out of the pack. Shun Carter, because he was tardy to the party, so he's been pretty good with his picks. Shun Carter is taking Braves on the money line, a very popular play with a lot of you guys today. And you're also taking Charlie Morton over 6.5 strikeouts. Wow. Do we have that right? Is that 6.5 strikeouts for Charlie Morton? That seems stupid high. Charlie Morton on strikeouts? 6.5. Wow. Okay. Shun Carter's playing it. That's what you want. That's what you're going to get. There you go. Up on the board. Yeah, by the way, Mike, I had the same reaction to Jorge. Like, if you're getting Tyler Glasnow on over 3.5 strikeouts, like, the only thing that really prevents that from happening is an injury. He had 4 strikeouts in 1 inning last start. Yeah, you heard that right. 4 strikeouts in 1 inning. Crazy. Crazy. Keep hitting that like button, everybody. When we get up to 12,000 likes, we'll give out another long ball, long shot of the day, a player we think is going to get a home run. Live goal confetti gets you a pick. Share the channel, get a stolen base. We have given out so many picks. I promised you guys, I told you, I said Butt Fumble Sports was revved up and ready for today's show. I had a ton of picks, and you guys know I ain't lying. So, with that said, we have another celebrity shot pick to get up on the board. And I want to give a shout out to Stephen Pock. Stephen Pock, what is up? Good to see you. Stephen Pock, how you been doing on your contest? Stephen Pock is 5 wins. 5 wins. Not bad. Not bad. Shohei Ohtani over half a home run. And Rockies on the money line. We're not seeing eye to eye today. Shohei Ohtani over half a home run. I will say, guys, it feels like half the time he starts a game as a pitcher, he hits a home run. So interesting play. Shohei Ohtani over half a home run. And Rockies on the money line. Steven, I'm fading you on that Rockies money line play, but there you go. Up on the board. Let's look at Shohei Ohtani really quick. Not going to take him on anything, but want to show him on the over half a home run. 26% implied probability. Plus 280. What are his numbers against JP France? 0 for 3 lifetime. 0 for 3 lifetime. So, here are our celebrity shot picks up on the board so far, everybody. Hope you guys have your 2 celebrity shot picks in. Still have about 50 minutes left of show, so get those picks in, everybody. Get those picks in. If you're watching on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, TikTok Live, make sure you get those celebrity shot picks in. Everybody gets 2. First person to 20 over the month of July wins a free t-shirt. By the way, another rant that I want to go on. I already put this out in a rant video, but I wanted to just mention it during our show. Big shout out to the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I'm not talking Tom Brady. I'm not talking Muhammad Ali. I'm not talking about the greatest all time on the field or on the court or in the ring. I'm talking about the GOAT of the bedroom. I'm talking about the GOAT of baby making. The John Holmes of the bedroom. The baby maker himself. One, Philip Rivers. Philip Rivers and his wife are about to have their 10th child. 10th child. They are now 1 away from having as many kids as Bill Russell does championship rings. So everybody, if you think you've been putting in work, you have not been working like Philip Rivers, because that man is putting in overtime. So a shout out to Philip Rivers and the Rivers family. By the way, really big shout out to Mrs. Rivers, because she's the one who's actually doing the work. But Philip Rivers, you now officially have your own starting offense with you as quarterback. You and Nick Cannon are going head-to-head. I guess Cromartie is also somewhere in there. But that said, big shout-out to Philip Rivers for getting the work done. 10 kids. 10 kids. Dude must be running out of sperm at this point. Mike Oxlong, no wonder how he stays in shape. Jorge, by the way, no, Candyman, we don't do Summer League. We don't do Summer League, and here's the reason why. Butt Fumble Sports is about good picks, good fantasy plays based off of data, trends, things that we can really sink our teeth into and build a strategy around. The Summer League is frankly a pickup game at the Y. I really don't know who the players are, how they mesh together, what the strategy is, how long they're going to be playing. As we've seen, a lot of teams have started to pull some of their first-round picks. They're not playing anymore. So I wouldn't go to the Y. I wouldn't go to my local gym. I wouldn't go to the streets of New York and bet on a random pickup game. I ain't touching the Summer League. You guys can touch that if you like. Butt Fumble Sports is going to stay 10 feet away from that. It ain't getting my money. Appreciate all those who are with us. Keep hitting that like button, everybody. Once we get up to 12,000 likes, I'll give out another long ball, long shot of the day. Let's slowly look at the picks we've given out so far. BBF Ford, great to see you. Hope you're enjoying the show. Kyle Klein, big shout out to you. Mariners, Tigers, under 4.5 in the first inning. I actually think that's a good play as well. Kyle, that's a good play. Good find by you. Here's our slow scroll, everybody, through the picks that we've given out so far. By the way, IP Shade 45, that's so funny. I didn't even think about that. IP Shade 45, he can literally have his own basketball league with him as the referee. Yeah, like, I used to joke about this. Like, when people were like, Wyatt, do you want to have a big family? And I'm like, I want to have 9 kids so I can have my own traveling baseball team. It was a total joke, because what woman out there is going to be like, yeah, I'll have 9 kids? By the way, if he didn't play in the NFL right now, there is no way he'd be able to afford this. So I'm sure he's already running out of checks from the Chargers, Colts, and wherever else he played. So there's a reason he's coaching high school football. It's for the paycheck. He needs it. Anyways, here are all the picks we've given out so far. Doing our slow scroll, all the picks we've given out so far during our show. Make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you're following us. Make sure you're part of this unbelievable community. We are live every day at 12 p.m. Eastern, so you never have to miss a show. Just hit that follow button. That way you know when we're live every single day. Doesn't matter the platform, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. We are here to talk sports with real sports fans just like you. So if you love our content, if you like our rants, if you need help with your research for sports betting or fantasy sports, we are here every day to help you guys out. And of course, we love engaging with you guys off the air. So if you guys want to DM us on Instagram, tweet us on Twitter at SportsFumble, or contact us through our website, buttfumblesports.com. We know you guys are just as passionate about sports as we are, and we want to be accessible to you guys. So reach out in any way. We are here for you guys to help you guys out, hopefully give out some good information, keep you guys entertained as you go through work or just hanging out at home. Here are all of our long ball long shots of the day. Here are our stolen base picks of the day and your celebrity shot picks, everybody. So that was a slow scroll right there. By the way, IP Shade 45, bringing the jokes, yeah. Phillip Rivers has no pullout game. 0 pullout game. Candyman, let's get Candyman celebrity shot pickup on the board. Candyman, good to see you. Great to have a loyal viewer back with us. You Darvish, over 5.5 strikeouts. No WNBA today, everybody. No WNBA. All-star break for the WNBA. He probably made 15 times more money than what you need to raise 10 kids, though. 10 college tuitions, Mike? 10 college tuitions? I don't know. That's you, like, I'll give you, he probably does. Obviously, I'm making a joke. But only because he played quarterback. Like, if Phillip Rivers was a defensive back and offensive lineman, there is no way he would have made enough money to support that family. 10 college tuitions. Somebody better be getting a scholarship. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. Keep hitting that screen, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the like button. If you're watching on TikTok Live, tap that screen. Let's get some more long ball long shots of the day up there. The next time when we get to 12,000 likes, 12,000 likes, we will give out another home run pick. So hit that like button. Hit that screen, everybody. Hit that screen. Sammy J, what up? IP Shade 45. The confetti is flying, which means the picks are dropping. Let's get it. Let's get it. We are halfway to our live goal. Let me give out another pick. Have we given out the Rangers yet? No, we haven't. Rangers on the money line. Ba-bam. There you go. Another pick for you guys. Thank you, IP Shade 45. Another pickup on the screen. Love it. Love it. We have dropped all the game picks that I had prior to the show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and a whole lot more that we've given out. Felt like the count there on Sesame Street for a second. 1, 2, 3 picks given out. Oh, ha, ha. That's parody, by the way. Sesame Street. Don't come at me, bro. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Make sure, again, hit that follow button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing on Kick, Twitch, of course, YouTube, and TikTok. Would you trade Pete Alonso for Ellie De La Cruz in a fantasy league, in a fantasy categories league? 100%. Ellie De La Cruz is like the next Ronald Acuna Jr. Get him in as many ways as possible. By the way, talking about Ronald Acuna Jr., let's get a stolen base pickup on the board. Ronald Acuna Jr. We like him to get a stolen base today. Michael Kopech gives up a lot of stolen bases, so like that. Ronald Acuna Jr., over half a stolen base. 59% implied probability on this. You saw that right. I can't believe it. 59%. That is the most ridiculous implied probability I've ever seen on a stolen base play. Ronald Acuna Jr., 1.5 hits, no. Hits, runs, RBIs, no. Tough. Bases, 1.5 bases, I will take that. Over 1.5 bases. Ronald Acuna Jr., over 1.5 bases. Additionally, can I get him on over half a run? Huh? Yes, I can, and I'm going to do it. It is a leg of a parlay play, though. Too bad. Ronald Acuna Jr., over half a run. Leg of a parlay. 2 more picks, everybody. Let's go. Candyman going after some plus money play. Candyman is taking the Pirates on the money line. I actually didn't touch the winner in that game because I am a little wary of it. Giants, Pirates. Candyman chasing that plus money. Let's go, Candyman. All your celebrity shot picks up on the screen. If you haven't put in your 2 celebrity shot picks yet, get them up there. Get them up there right now. Running out of time. Okay, are you guys ready for a trivia question? If you guys are ready for a trivia question, let me know. Because I'm almost ready to give out a trivia question. What do you guys think? Is it trivia time? We need to get up to 12,000 likes to give out a long ball, long shot of the day. But I feel like it's time for some trivia. What do we think? Trivia time? Let's go. IP Shade 45 wants the trivia. Feels like it feels right. Feels like it's trivia time. So, today's trivia question of the day. Okay, the trivia question of the day, everybody. Here it is. Okay. What? This is, by the way, a very tough one. This is a very tough one. So you guys, I'm going to have fun with this one. Here's our trivia question of the day. What was Ted Williams' batting average on this day in 1941? Yes, this is one where you guys are going to have to put out some guesses. Don't think anyone's going to land it right away. But what was Ted Williams' average on this day in 1941? That is the season he hit 406. What was his average on this day? When someone finds it, when someone gets it right, we will let you know. Who's your daddy? You're close, but not quite. Jorge, way off. Mike Oxlong. What? Jorge, nope, not there yet. Mike Oxlong, you missed on it. What was Ted Williams' batting average on this day in 1941? No, it's not a trick question, Mike. Oh, Jorge's getting close. Mike Oxlong's just bombarding the comment section. On what day? On July 14th. On July 14th in 1941. 389? Not quite. 387? Not quite. Who's your daddy? Ooh, not quite. 398? Ooh, not quite, Mike. Jorge, nope, not 340. Mike, you're close. Mike got it. Mike got it. He put in enough guesses. Mike got it. The answer is 397. The answer is 397. The correct picker was Mike Oxlong. Now, here is the follow-up. Follow-up question. Follow-up trivia question. This is some math for you. What did Ted Williams hit the remainder of the 1941 season? When it came to a batting average, what did you think he hit the remainder of the season? Candyman, I don't know baseball. Mike, you're close, but not quite. Ted Williams is the greatest hitter of all time. Duh. Who's Your Daddy is close, but not quite. Mike Oxlong is close, but not quite. Dante is close, but not quite. Not quite, Dante. He ended the year with a 406 average, that's right. But what did he hit the remainder of the year? From July 14 to the end of the season, not quite, Mike Oxlong. You guys are close, though. You're on the right side of 400. 415 isn't right. You're close, though. Who's Your Daddy? 398? Nope. What did Ted Williams hit the remainder? 481. No, that would have been an insane average. 408. No, go up a little bit. Go up a little. 417. Go down a little bit. You're close. You're close. Who's Your Daddy was so close. He just missed. 410, 411, 413. No one has said it so far. Still, no one has said it so far. Mike Oxlong. Wow, we had enough guesses there. Mike just got in there before Jorge. It is 414, everybody. Can you believe it? Ted Williams hit 414 the remainder of the season. Mike Oxlong, we won't punish you for putting in more picks than anyone else, but you got it right. Interesting. By the way, for those that are curious, Luis Ariz right now has a 383 batting average, everybody. That's why I did this question and answer. Right now, Luis Ariz is hitting 383. So, there you go, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. Hope you had fun with our trivia questions of the day. So, there you go, everybody. I'm going to throw those trivia questions over here, though. We'll throw the trivia questions down below. So, there was our trivia question of the day, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had fun with it. Now, hit that like button as many times as you can. By the way, IP Shade 45, Luis Ariz does have a chance, but you just see Ted Williams was hitting 397, and it took him hitting 414 to get up to above 400 to 406. Luis Ariz, he's got some work to do. When we get up to 12,000 likes, we will give out another long ball, long shot of the day, everybody. We've given out 5 so far, so keep hitting that like button, everybody. Keep hitting that like button. Tap your screen, everybody on TikTok Live. Tap that screen. We'll give out another long ball, long shot of the day. By the way, do you guys like doing the Immaculate Grid? Is that something you guys like to do? I'm always curious whether you guys like doing the Immaculate Grid or not. I feel like it slows down the show just a little bit. That's the only reason I'm not quick to it. But IP Shade 45, do you like doing that? Jorge, what do you guys think? Or a mock draft? We've done 2 mock drafts the last 2 days. I wish I could do the vote. I don't know why. I'm in TikTok Live Studio, and they don't let you do the vote. So that's the one thing I wish we could do. Do you guys want the mock draft? Here, quickly, write in the comments section, mock draft or Immaculate Grid. We'll do one of the two. So you guys vote. We'll just count. Yeah, I can't do a poll on TikTok Live Studio, Jorge. I can only do it when I'm on my phone, but I'm doing it through my computer. For whatever reason, the studio sucks. Okay, Mike's saying a mock draft. Put in your answer now. On YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok Live, what would you guys like to do more? The Immaculate Grid or a fantasy football mock draft? Candyman says a mock draft for sure. Mike Oxlong is saying a mock draft. What would you guys rather do, the Immaculate Grid or a fantasy football mock draft? Wow, the mock draft wins, and it's not close. So let's get to that mock draft. And let's get to the mock draft simulator. Okay, we are going to do another snake draft for our mock draft right now. We'll do an ESPN league, points, and we are going to make this a 14-team league. We've done 10 teams, we've done 12 teams, now we're going to do 14, so it's going to be really tricky here. So all of you guys who are in a large league, bear with us. By the way, we can't do a PPR. Scoring, can we do it? I can change the scoring overall, but I'm just going to keep it at the 14 and what we have so far. So, here we go, everybody. Let's start the mock draft. Actually, I didn't want to go number one. I gotta go back out. Sorry, I don't want to be number one. I want to give you guys the option. Randomizing. Boop, 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 boop. Randomizing. We are going to draft 12th. 12th out of 14, so we are in a tough spot. Tough spot. LRK425, we're doing a mock draft. Fantasy football mock draft. We just did a quick vote. What you guys cared about. You guys wanted to do a mock draft. So, who are the players that came off the board in our first round so far? Obviously, a lot of running backs. The last few days, by the way, you guys have seen me take Austin Eckler, Ramondre Stevenson. Both of those guys are gone. Candyman, I couldn't disagree with you more. I am not touching Cooper Kupp this year. There is no way, zero chance I'm touching Cooper Kupp. He is for somebody else's team. I don't like the Rams' offense. I don't like Matthew Stafford. I don't like their offensive line. I am not touching them at all. Fine, if you want Cooper Kupp, you can have him. I'm sure he'll put up fine numbers, but he ain't getting my auction draft money. He's not the pick I'm going to make. Again, one thing you guys will hear me talk about all the time, it's running backs. It's running backs. It's running backs. Guys, you guys are talking about taking a tight end or a wide receiver. There's already been a run on running backs. If you don't secure a running back now, you are going to be in tough shape. So I don't know why you guys are thinking Travis Kelce, A.J. Brown. I think you guys are thinking in the wrong place. If you guys don't get a running back, they are going to be gone. It's a reach, though, at 12. I understand. Does that mean that you're going to fall even farther in drafting one of the running backs you like? You're getting back-to-back. If I don't draft a running back with one of these first two picks, I am frickin' sunk at that position. It is too important to me. So if you guys want to go chase Travis Kelce with your first-round pick, go ahead. I'll let you take a tight end every time. I would draft a tight end. I would draft a running back, rather. IP Shade 45, interesting that you say in the first round, not smart. When you're in a 14-team league, pick number 12 might as well be the second round. I'm really surprised that you guys are coming out the way that you are on this one. You're saying that you'd rather take Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce with your first pick? Really? IP Shade 45, if that's what you want to do, more power to you. But certainly not what I would do. Not what I would do. I would go Kelce and Henry or Kupp and Henry. Interesting that that's where you guys are going. I will take Derrick Henry. Almost by default, I need the running back. By the way, Travis Kelce went next. Cooper Kupp went next. A.J. Brown went next. So you guys were on the right track in terms of what the simulation liked. But that said, I like the running back position. I'm doubling down on it. Breece Hall, Etienne, Pollard, all guys I like. I don't like Kenneth Walker as much. He's going to be splitting touches. Breece Hall coming off that injury, not a great offensive line. I like Travis Etienne. I've mentioned that to you guys before. I like Etienne probably the most. Jorge likes Pollard. Candyman hates Etienne this year. Clearly, I'm kind of on an island on that one. You guys like Pollard? If you guys like Pollard, we'll play it. How about that? I'll play along with you guys. We'll draft Tony Pollard. We'll make this kind of a community league. By the way, now you got 2 running backs who are week 7 bye. But this is your pick. This is your mock draft, guys. You guys didn't like what I was putting out there, so fine. Let's go. This is going to be a consensus pick. What are you guys taking? Who do you guys like? Here's who came off the board. Mahomes went. Wilson went. Galaxy or double it and give it to the next person. God is good. God is great. You are funny, man. I wish someone gave me a Galaxy. I don't think we've ever gotten a Galaxy. IP Shade, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I like that. Amon-Ra St. Brown is popular with a lot of you guys. I like that one as well. He is a he is a wide receiver that I like. So, Amon-Ra St. Brown. By the way, I like Lamar Jackson as well. Let's see if we can get him on the other side. Let's see if we can get him in the 4th round. I'll take Amon-Ra St. Brown first. And Lamar Jackson wasn't selected, so Jorge, I'm with you. I like Lamar. How do we feel about that? Candyman, Mike Oxlong, does everyone like Lamar Jackson as our quarterback? We could get Lamar as our quarterback, pair him with Henry Pollard and Amon-Ra St. Brown. We feeling that? Lamar Jackson for our quarterback? Sounds like we do. Lamar Jackson's going to be the pick. Here's who's drafted in the picks while we wait. Candyman wouldn't go QB this early. By the way, Candyman, I agree with you, but this isn't my mock draft anymore. This is yours. This is the audience. You guys at home are playing it. You guys are picking it. I haven't liked, actually, I wasn't crazy about Derrick Henry. I didn't like Tony Pollard that much. So this is you guys. This ain't me. This ain't me. This was going to be my mock draft. No. You guys wanted it. You guys are making the picks. Mike likes Mark Andrews. What do people think? We already have Lamar Jackson. Do we want to double down on the Ravens? What do you guys think? Should we go wide receiver? Should we go running back? You do have 2 running backs, but you have a bye week problem. And by the way, that position's now decimated. Like, I don't like the draft you guys are having, but we'll see. Mike likes Andrews. Candyman likes Godwin. What do you guys think? I have 3 running backs? No, I don't. I know you're trying to, make a joke about Lamar Jackson, but, Mike, it's not that funny a joke, actually. It didn't hit the first time. If you guys want a tight end, I think it's a running back, but I think you guys squandered the opportunity to take a running back earlier. So, this is your draft, everybody. Let us know what you guys want us to do. What should the mock draft go with? This is your mock draft, everybody. Candyman, tight end, later rounds is fine. I kind of agree with you, but... Okay, make a pick, everybody. This mock draft is dragging because you guys don't have your poop together. Who do you guys want? Put it out there. Everyone's going silent? No one's got picks? Montgomery? Jorge? That's who you want? David Montgomery with Detroit? Okay, Montgomery it is. We have some consensus. Let's get it. Hate this draft you guys are having. Hate it. Okay. By the way, Mark Andrews went with the next pick after David Montgomery. So, interesting. Where do you guys want to go next? By the way, did Godwin go? No, he hasn't. Chris Godwin's still there. I don't know why you like Chris Godwin. You guys both like Chris Godwin? Fine. I hate this draft. I hate this mock draft. I'm saying it now. I think this is awful. Chris Godwin, you guys want him? You guys got him. You guys can have Baker Mayfield throwing him the ball all day long. Have fun with it. Drafted. There you go. Building this team, everybody. This is your team. This is your team. You own it. You own this flaming bag of poop right here. Who do you guys want next? Kittle? Kittle's gone. Jorge, Kittle's been drafted. We have a quarterback. Here are the running backs who are available. You guys, there are no running backs available. So we only have 3. So 14-team league. So this is a tough team to draft for. Damian Harris. Candyman likes Harris. Mike likes Harris. Feels like it's going to be Harris then. Damian Harris. Drafted, week 13. He's on your bench. Here are the players who just went. Okay, where do you guys want to go? You have a quarterback, a couple running backs, a couple wide receivers. Jorge, this team is ass. Yeah, this team is terrible. This team is god-awful. But hey, I didn't make these picks. You guys did. I'm not taking the heat on this one. Gerald Everett is what Jorge would go with. Mike, Candyman, what do you think? David Montgomery is your flex. Yeah, Cole Kmet, interesting. Jorge going in two different directions, but tight end for both of you guys. Candyman, absolutely not. IP Shade 45, what do you think? What would you go with? Robinson? Or Tony? I like Kadarius Toney out of the group that's up here. He's probably the one I'd go with. Dotson or Tony? Candyman? Feels like Tony. Feels like Tony. We got two people saying Tony. Kadarius Toney. Tony it is. Kadarius Toney. First pick I think I like from you guys. Amon-Ra St. Brown and Tony are the only two picks I like you guys that you guys have made. Okay. A lot of players off the board. Jackson Smith and Jigba went off the board. Dotson off the board. Juju Smith-Schuster. Here's the squad you guys are building, also known as Team Dog Poop. I cannot wait to play you guys in fantasy football this year. I agree with you, Candyman. I agree with you. Lazard is someone that Mike Oxlong... I can't wait to play you guys in fantasy. I'm just saying that. I hope you guys subscribe to TikTok Live so you guys get into our fantasy football leagues. And I just assure you, you guys are going to get whomped. You guys are going to get destroyed. If this is the team that you guys build, bring it. Bring it. I'm putting out the challenge now. Make sure you guys subscribe on TikTok Live because we are going to have our fantasy football leagues for subscribers. IP Shade 45, bring it on. Bring it on. Let's go. IP Shade 45 subscribe so I know he's going to be in the contest. Can you scroll down to receivers? Yeah, of course. By the way, this is why I wasn't crazy about doing the mock draft today. Just wasn't that inspired to do it. They are the tight ends that are available. What do you guys think? Here are the tight ends that are available. By the way, Dalton Kincaid and Michael Mayer are two tight ends I do have my eye on, just as if I were in a 14-team league, I'd wait on tight ends and I'd try to get one of the rookies. Candyman would go with Elijah Moore. Okay. OBJ, says Jorge. Mike goes Lazard. So 3 different wide receivers. Yikes. This is ugly. This is ugly, everybody. I wouldn't go with Lazard. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like you guys are chasing some bad plays. Let's get some consensus, everybody. I gotta tell you, I'm not really feeling this mock draft, so I'm actually gonna end it. I'm just not feeling it. This wasn't worth it for me. I gotta admit. Sorry about that, guys, but no, next time, I'm just gonna make the picks. I didn't like the picks you guys gave. I thought those were terrible. I also thought that the consensus was poor. Bad execution on my part. We tried to do a mock draft because you guys said you wanted it. Next time, I'll just do the drafting. Let's just do that. I do this for a living. Let's just do that. So we're going to end our mock draft because let's call that, like the rest of our draft, failure. Didn't like it. Let's get back to our picks. Yuck. Nice try, good effort, failed. Didn't like that one. So anyways, here are all the picks that we've given out. Luis Robert, over half a hit. IP Shade 45, thanks for the confetti. Thank you so much. Luis Robert, over half a hit. Let's look at that. Final few minutes of the show, everybody. Get your celebrity shot picks in, everybody. Over half a hit, good play. I just don't like it because it's too chalky for me. I'm not saying it's not a good play. It's got some lawnage to it, but that said, don't like it. IP Shade 45, thank you so much. Yeah, sometimes I get a little frustrated, but that's really my fault. I should have known where we were going with the show, decided not to. Candyman, yeah, we need to figure out how we can get everyone in there. We'll figure out how to get everyone in there. So maybe what we'll do is actually, I'd love to find a way where we can do a mock draft where you guys can play the role of different teams. We'll figure out a way to do that. Yeah, Mike, I feel the same way. That way Mike can have his pick, Jorge can have his pick, everybody can go through their picks, and we can totally shit on each other. Rip shit. Candy, yes, we're going to try to get a mock draft where everyone gets a team. We can do a mock. IP Shade 45, yes, we can. Through ESPN would probably be the best way. Whoever gets the best grade wins. Okay, fine. I mean, I actually think that's a stupid way because then I'm relying on ESPN's analysts or CBS Sports analysts to tell me who won the mock draft. I don't think they're any smarter, so I don't actually think that means who wins. IP Shade 45, I don't think it's like who wins, but... Been telling you to do it on Sleeper. No one is listening. Either Candyman, can you send me a DM? Can you DM me on Instagram at Butt Sports? Can you just send a link for that? I don't know Sleeper. I don't know Sleeper at all. So just let me know about Sleeper. I'll definitely check that out so we can try that. Appreciate all of you guys joining us. Again, Luis Robert, not crazy about it. Thank you for sharing that. Ton of picks up on the screen. You guys have been doing a great job today, asking about plays, getting picks in. You guys have done a great job. By the way, I just saw someone just sent me the Sleeper mock draft, so we will try that in the next few days. Mixture of betting and fantasy, best sports app out there. Jorge, we'll have to give that a try. Mike, there's no way I'm doing the Immaculate Grid after the failed mock draft experience. No. Because that would just be me making picks. Do you guys like me making the Immaculate Grid picks, or do you guys like to do it? I feel like it slows the show down when I go to the audience and I ask you guys for Immaculate Grid plays. I feel like it slows the show down quite a bit. Here are all of our long ball long shots of the day, our stealing and sharing picks of the day. So there you go. Jonah Heim over half a base. Let's look at it. Over half a base has been very consistent over the last 10, 7 of the last 10. Against Savali, though, Heim 0 for 2, lifetime. And on the road, at home, I'm not crazy about this one if I'm being honest. I understand taking it. It's not a bad play, Jorge. I'm just not going to put it up on my board. Doesn't get me excited. Final few minutes of the show, everybody. Appreciate all those who have been watching, no matter the platform. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. All of our picks will be put up on our website after the show concludes. So if you missed any part of the show, no troubles, Bubbles. You can find all of our picks at buttfumblesports.com. Yo, I do like some reaches, I'm not gonna lie, but I scout, I feel good about my plays, so hope you guys are gonna subscribe on TikTok Live so you can be a part of our fantasy league. Jorge Yoshida, got it. There you go, Jorge. Final few minutes of the show, everybody. Final few minutes of the show. Again, check out our DFS lineup on buttfumblesports.com. Again, we have our DFS lineup. Go over to our blogs. You can go check that out. That's actually a long ball, long shot of the day I wanted to give out. Christian Yelich to hit a home run. Christian Yelich to go yard. Yelich to hit a home run. We're getting him at 17% implied probability, plus 475. Let's look at him for over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. 62%. Ka-ching. Taking it. Christian Yelich over 1.5 hits plus runs. Hits plus runs plus RBIs. There you go. So Christian Yelich is our 6th long ball, long shot of the day that we've given out. Candyman, let's go. Let's go. Hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Final few minutes. Get those celebrity shot picks in, everybody. Running out of show. Running out of time. We do have a few things left to do. First thing we have left to do, actually, we haven't done our reverse engineering yet. I'm surprised no one mentioned that. By the way, do we like the Brewers on the money line? Yeah, we do. Brewers on the money line. You can see right here. Right there. But it's time for our reverse engineering, everybody. We have some walks allowed to go through. Reverse engineering time. Walks allowed. We go to the highest implied probability. Brian Bayo. How has it been on the road? Not consistent enough. Won't take it. Justin Verlander. How has it been at home? Hit or miss. Hit or miss. Not going to touch it. How about Miles Michaelis? Over half a walk? Yeah. Taking this one for sure. Is it a leg of a parlay? No, it's not. So, Miles Michaelis over half a walk allowed. Just half of one. Let's keep it going. Reverse engineering. The next one we're going to go with. Trevor Williams. How has this been on the road? Not as consistent. That's why I'm not taking it. Not as consistent. Graham Ashcraft. This has been consistent. At home, on the road. Yes, sir. Graham Ashcraft over 1.5 walks allowed. Is there another one that we like? Yu Darvish over 1.5. How has it been on the road? Has hit in the last 2 games, but not going to touch it. Sandy Alcantara. This has been a pretty good trend. How has it been on the road? Very consistent. Sandy Alcantara over 1.5 strikeouts. Over 1.5 walks. Walks allowed. Oh, is Charlie Morton there? Charlie Morton over 1.5. Yep, love it. Charlie Morton over 1.5 walks allowed. Is there anybody else that we like? Rich Hill? Where's Rich Hill at? 1.5. Bingo. Also like that. That's some lawnage right there, everybody. So Rich Hill over 1.5 walks. Already up on our board. Just showing it to you in case you guys forgot. So again, those are a bunch of plays that we like on players. Pitchers to allow walks. 5 different pitchers we think are going to hit their over walks allowed total. If you guys have any more celebrity shot picks, get them in. Final few minutes of the show, everybody. Final few minutes of the show. Get those picks in. Everybody gets 2. Final few minutes of the show before we sign off. Once again, Butt Fumble Sports will be live every day at 12 p.m. Doesn't matter. Rain, shine, snow, sleet. Just consider us the Postal Service. We are live every day at 12 p.m. So every single day on YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, and Kick, you can find Butt Fumble Sports. Of course, you can check out our rants. You can check out our content across all of our platforms. Make sure you're following. Make sure you're subscribing because we put out content all the time. We have some NASCAR picks that we're going to be dropping, some NASCAR videos, and of course on our website, some blogs. We have a lot of things going on across the sports world this weekend. Tennis, golf, frickin' UFC, not a great card, but still UFC. We're going to be talking to Mr. Octagon tomorrow, who will be talking some boxing as well as UFC. So everybody, make sure you join us tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. Hey, Candyman, if that's what you want, that's what we can do. Appreciate all of you guys being with us. We're going to do one slow scroll through all of the picks that we've given out today right now. If you missed any part of the show, if you want to check out the show in its entirety or jump to different sections of the show as we have it chapterized, make sure you go to Butt Fumble Sports on YouTube. You can check out the entire show. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you hit the like button on the video and, of course, subscribe. Now, if you missed any of the picks, we're going to scroll through all of them now, and then we will put all of our picks up on our website. All the picks will be up on our website at buttfumblesports.com. So, here are all the picks that we gave out today. You ready? Let's go. All of our MLB game picks, and boy, did we give out a lot today. The Braves, the Brewers, the Mariners, the Phillies, the Orioles, the Cardinals, the Red Sox, the Rays, and the Yankees. Oh, don't forget the Rangers. We also have a bunch of MLB player prop bets that we gave out, an absolute ton of those. Lots of picks that we gave out today. All up on your screen. They'll be all posted to our website, buttfumblesports.com, in just a couple of minutes once the show concludes. So if you want to check anything that we gave out, make sure you have it right. You can go to our website, buttfumblesports.com. You should have that website bookmarked. We have a lot of great content that we put up there, a lot of good data, the best hitter-pitcher matchups of the day, the best betting trends of the day. Of course, we have our picks as well. Those were all of the picks we just gave out. Again, make sure you go to our website, buttfumblesports.com, for all of your sports betting needs. We have a lot of good information. Definitely a place you guys should go. Appreciate all of you guys joining us. Hope you guys join us tomorrow. We will be back live at 12 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. We are live every day at 12. So, again, you can't miss our show as long as you show up at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. If you guys want more of my rants, you can check those out. Jorge, I will be doing a night show. Yep, I will be on tonight. I will be live at, let's say, 7:15 tonight. So, yep, I will be live tonight. So if you guys want to watch some baseball with me, I'll just be ranting, looking at how our bets do. So everybody, if you want to join us tonight, I will be live at, let's say, 7:15. So make sure you guys are hitting that follow button. Butt Fumble Sports is a place for real sports fans. If you love talking sports, betting on sports, playing fantasy sports, or just watching sports, Butt Fumble Sports is the place for you. So everybody, I will see you at 7 p.m., 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. And of course, you can also catch us Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. For all of those who have joined us, Jorge, IP Shade 45, Candyman, Dante, Top Dog, Kyle Klein, Mike Oxlong, big shout out to Pendry, Haley, Mark, Jeff, Pete, Will, Harley. Thank you so much, Harley, for joining us today. Really appreciate your support. Max, thank you for joining us. Yoni, Aaron, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate all the support you guys show us every single day. And as I say at the end of every single show, I hope you guys stay healthy. I hope you stay safe. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon and evening. And I hope you cash a ton of tickets tonight. And I hope you enjoy the return of Major League Baseball. We have made it, folks. We are now on the other side of the baseball all-star break, which means not only is there baseball tonight, but football's on the way. Don't worry, everybody. So with that said, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Make sure you follow, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you guys